In this video, we're going to explore creating freedom in your body. So creating freedom in your body comes after all of the other videos that we've done that create stability, where you're creating this core strength in your legs, your glutes, your abdominals, your upper body, everything. So the important reminder here that ditch the idea of no pain, no gain. If something hurts, stop immediately. Pain means you're out of alignment. So if you have pain, you're going to pause, reset at neutral, and then explore smaller movements. Fair enough? First exercise is creating freedom in your hips. Feet are wider than your hips. Feet pointed straight ahead. Take your hands to your hips. Here, I'm going to turn to the side so you can see. So there's a little back bend and a little curve of your spine. So again, really small. This should not hurt. Make the movement smaller if it does. Ideally, you inhale when you open. You go as far back as you can. So I'm sticking the hips back. I'm curving my head back. And then I'm rounding with the exhale. Inhale, open. Exhale, round. This may be really small at first. It may look like it's not much movement. Important to work in a place where it feels good for your body. The next thing, we're going to go in a circle with your hips. So hands on the hips and then rotating the hips in the circle. So that is combining both. As my hips go back, I'm creating more curve in the low back. As they come forward, they're tucking under. So it's important that we have strength and flexibility in the full range of motion in the hips. But in the videos that we've done before this, we start with the priority of neutral hips and strength in neutral spine. But now we want to make sure that you have full range of motion in the hips and low back. So you're circling in both directions if you haven't already. I like to use my hands because they can guide the hips. I'm working in a place that feels good to my body, creating freedom. Then I'm going to come back to neutral. Moving the rib cage is much more challenging, I find. Maybe if you have belly dancing experience, probably not. But anyway, be gentle. So now I'm going to rotate the rib cage in a circle. So now I'm trying to keep my hips pretty still. And now I'm moving the rib cage in a circle. And this is where I find the hands guiding is super helpful. Go the other direction. How's that feeling? Good. So then you can do this without your hands in both directions. The rib cage, working in a way that feels good for your body. Good. Then we're going to go side bend. So this, you're keeping a lot of strength in your legs and core. Then you're just sliding over to one side. So notice I'm staying long on both sides. I'm not crunching down. I'm lifting up and side bending. Back to the center, side bending to the other side, center, side, center, side. And now we're gonna do the twist. All right, so the first one, and I have ballet shoes on a hardwood floor. So if you have socks on a hardwood floor or tile floor or socks on a carpet, something so you have a little bit of slide is good. Again, do this in a way that feels good. Expand the movements as, I would encourage you to start small with the movement. So here I'm going to stabilize the upper body and then I'm going to turn the lower body. So I'm just letting my feet slide, my hips slide, and I am maintaining strength in the core. And you can hear that it makes funny sounds with my voice. All right, so the first one, the lower body moves and the upper body stays pretty stable. Next one, we're gonna stabilize the lower body and twist the upper body. So in this one, I'm keeping the hips mostly stable and letting the rib cage twist. And again, if you're in a lot of pain right now, you're gonna start with this movement being really slow and gentle and small. And like for me, I'm feeling good, so I'm going for it, and I'm working on expanding my strength and flexibility. So it's important that you gauge for yourself how much you can do these exercises. So these are reset freedom exercises. All the other exercises we've done before this are stability exercises. So it's important to have both. You have stability for your back, and then you have flexibility and freedom. If you're interested to work with me privately as your healing guide, click the link below for a back pain breakthrough session. We'll get on the phone and talk about where you are, what you're struggling with, where you'd like to be, and then we can explore options of how I can support you to get there. It's been a pleasure to work with you through this video series. Make sure you have saved the date for the upcoming masterclass, and look for ways in your everyday life that you can transform your everyday activities into therapeutic exercises to support you to embody your purpose. I'll see you soon.